The world wanted me to nest, but I wanted to fly. That's the preface to my recent memoir. I believe that whether we are 18 years old or 48 or 88 years old, we can reinvent our lives. I think the world wants us, particularly women, to be small, to play small, to curl up, to be safe. But greatness is within. I speak to women of all ages, young, middle-aged, and old, about how to reinvent their lives, how to shed artificial restraints, and have a wonderful, full, and giving life. You know, when we lived in villages, and the matriarchs of the village were the wise women of the village. We don't live in villages anymore. We are scattered. My children and grandchildren, one lives in South Africa, one's in China, they're everywhere. You know, there's no village as such. So there is no one to be wise for, okay? There's no one to share your knowledge with, or your perspective, or what you've learned, or your dreams, or anything with. And so we've sort of lost our role, you know, in life of what our grandmothers were, or even our mothers in some cases. We've lost that role. It just doesn't apply anymore. So my thing is, we have to create it. We have to create who we are in the society so that we can have something to say and say it in a way that reaches people. I'm Jean Palin. In my life, I have been a wife and a mother, went to law school, been a civil rights attorney. When I finished with that career, I retired, and guess what? I became a model and an actress. And then I retired yet again, and I became an elected official in a small Florida town. And then I retired again, and finally I reinvented myself as a writer in the mountains of North Carolina. I'm comfortable and experienced in speaking to groups of any size, anywhere. I recently spoke to a local group about why they should write about their own lives. I spoke to another group about why women over 60 need to find new place for themselves in society. I spoke to a group of young women for an international corporation about leadership. I also spoke about reinvention on a couple of recent podcasts. If you are looking for someone to inspire your audience to go out and do great things, I'm your woman. I want to do that, or I believe in that, or I want to join in this cause, or this fight, or this whatever it is. You got to put yourself in it to get, if you want to get across to people how important you think something is, you must be vulnerable. 40 years ago, I took a couple workshops in transformational living or something. And I was talking about something, I was arguing about something with the trainer. Yeah, good idea. Arguing about something. And she said, "Do you know what the word vulnerable means?" And I said, "Yeah, it means weak." And so she said, this is in the book, by the way. She said, "Somebody get this woman a dictionary." Right. So access those memories. Do a list of every memory you have. Now, we all have births, deaths, divorces, loves, tragedies. The big ones, we all have those. Start writing the little ones. And when I say the little ones, I mean those memories that have stayed with you for however old you are, and you don't even know why. I promise to you that attendees at your meeting or conference, whether they believe they can reinvent themselves or not, will leave this meeting inspired to reinvent themselves to become a new person who can make a difference in this world. I promise that's the truth. If you're interested in having me speak at your meeting or conference, you can find me at jeanpalin.com.